Come on in, come on in. Holler at your boy. Come on in, come on in. Holler at your girl.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank y'all for jumping on. We appreciate it. Good evening, Michelle Parker. How are you doing?
How your brother doing?
Hey, Sister Canada. Good to see you. Good evening.
DC.
Tawanda Green, thank you for getting on. We appreciate it.
What's up, young lady?
Y'all get on in here. Hey, D. Love you.
Hey, Mama D.
Yeah. Y'all get on in here. Hey, Ann. How's it going? Hey, cousin.
How you doing? What's up, cuz?
Y'all get on in here. Get on in here.
Holler at your boy.
Yes, he's doing good. Ooh. All right, y'all get on in here. Like and share. Like and share. We got an interesting conversation tonight, y'all.
Just for all you introverts like me.
Yeah.
This subject.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank y'all for getting on.
Y'all like and share. Let's get some people on.
All right, let's see. Did we give you everybody? That's right. All righty, we did not say good evening. Good evening, and thank you so much for getting on. Thank you so much. All right, y'all get on in here. Get in here. All right.
Give it a couple minutes.
Okay.
For people to get in.
Thank y'all.
How was your all's day? How was your Tuesday?
I guess you could say, did everybody have a hey, Unc?
What's up, Unc?
Yeah. Let's do this. All right. Hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good, terrific Tuesday. I know I did. It was fast and it was furious.
What's up, T-Fish?
Furious?
Fast and furious.
Yeah, and it was a good day though. Hey.
Tiring day.
You tired?
Your boy tired.
You tired?
Tired.
Yeah.
Not tired, just tired.
All right, y'all. Get on in here. So let's jump right into it. Hey, Mother Craft.
Hey, Mother Craft.
Hey, Brother Craft. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a good day today. All right. She said I had a wonderful day. I had a very good day.
Good.
Yeah.
So welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Real Talk. You know, we talk about real life issues, real relationships, real struggles. But most importantly, we talk about real solutions, right? Mm-hmm. How we can get past some of these issues that we're dealing with.
Yeah. And y'all, today we're going to go somewhere that may make people feel a little bit uncomfortable, but that's why we wanted to get on this platform, because sometimes it is uncomfortable, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's what speaks to tonight's question, is uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And the question is,
can you love someone and like them?
And not like them.
Say it again. Can you love someone and not like them? Ooh. All right.
Can you love someone
and not like them?
And not like them.
All right, let's see.
We'll make sure we get the question right.
We got it right? Okay. So before somebody gets offended, let's not get offended. Let's define what we're talking about, y'all. Because when we say I don't like you, we're not necessarily saying I hate you, right? Sometimes what we're really saying is I love you, but I don't enjoy your behavior, right?
Or I love you, but I don't like the way you treat me, right?
Yeah. Or I love you because you're family, but if we wasn't related,
I wouldn't have nothing to do with. I wouldn't have nothing to do with you if you wasn't related.
you added that on there. All right.
Blood thicker than water, but it make a bigger mess.
Ooh. All right. And we
Wow.
starting out, look.
Starting off like that?
Yeah, we starting out just like that. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm just saying, y'all, that's real talk. That's real talk, right? But y'all, let me ask y'all this before we go any further. We want to hear from you in this topic. Can you love somebody and not like them, right? So let me ask y'all this. Can you really love somebody and not like them? Drop yes or no in the chat. Can you love somebody and not like them? And please don't tag the person and don't drop names. Just that's the question. Can you really love somebody and not like them? Yes. Okay.
All right, D.
Don't put no names. Yes. Okay.
So let's start here, right? Loving and liking somebody are not the same thing.
Not the same.
Love is a commitment of the heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Liking somebody often has more to do with compatibility, with personality, behavior, and enjoyment.
Yeah.
You can love somebody and not like their attitude.
Yeah.
You can love somebody and not agree with their choices, right?
Yeah.
You can love somebody and need some distance from that person, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You can love somebody and still say, I cannot keep allowing you to treat me this way.
Yeah. And y'all know what? That's important because some people think that if you really love someone, then you have to approve everything they do.
Yeah.
If you love somebody, I mean, you have to approve everything they do.
Yeah.
Let's see what else going on. Hey, Cookie. Good evening, Sister Margot Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I lost track. What was I saying? Okay. So, I was saying that's important because people feel like that if you really love someone, then you have to approve of everything they do. And no. Love does not require agreement with everything. Sometimes real love tells the truth.
Yeah.
Sometimes real love establishes boundaries. And sometimes real love says, I care about you too much to keep pretending that this behavior is okay. That's what real love do, right?
Real love.
Yeah.
And that's powerful because sometimes we confuse acceptance of a person with acceptance of their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
That's not always need to be the case, right? You can accept somebody as a person without accepting everything that they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me ask everybody this. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all know I like to ask some questions. What makes it harder for you to like someone you love? Is it their attitude? Is it the way they talk to you? Is it the choices they keep making? Is it something they did that you still haven't gotten over? Drop in the chat.
What's yours?
I would say mine is something they did that I still haven't gotten over. Yeah. What about you?
I like the choices. I think when it comes to my children, like the choices that they make, like that, like gets on my nerves. And I want them to make. We talked about this before in another episode. You want them to make the same choice and make the same decisions you made.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not the case.
It's not the case, right? Yeah.
And to be honest with yourself, right? Be honest with yourself because your answer might be telling you where the real issue is.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your answer is to that question, where the real issue is.
Yeah. And let's talk about the love thing, though. We talking about loving and liking. Let's talk about let's talk about the love thing.
Yeah. Let's look at it from a faith perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus was the perfect example, right, of love.
Okay.
Perfect example of love. Jesus loved people deeply, but he didn't always approve of everything that people did.
Yeah, for sure.
He loved Peter, but he rebuked Peter.
Yeah.
He loved the rich young ruler, but he didn't change the truth to make it comfortable for the rich young ruler.
Yeah.
He loved Judas even knowing that Judas would betray him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something to really think about, y'all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
Because Jesus could love somebody who is going in the wrong direction without joining them on the wrong road.
Ooh.
Without approving of their behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a powerful word for somebody. You can love somebody without following them into dysfunction.
Ooh. Wow.
And sometimes we become addicted to dysfunction.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what we're used to.
Yeah.
And scripture gives us language for this, right? Ephesians 4:15 tells us, speak the truth in love.
Mm-hmm.
That means biblical love is not pretending. Truth without love can become harsh, right?
Mm-hmm.
But love without truth can become enabling.
Oh, say that again.
Truth without love can become harsh.
Uh-huh.
But love without truth can become enabling.
Enabling. Wow.
Sometimes loving people means being willing to tell them something that they don't want to hear.
Exactly, right?
Telling them the truth.
Exactly. And somebody's behavior may cause you to pull back, but your heart doesn't have to become bitter, y'all. Yeah. There's a difference between I need some distance from you and I want something bad to happen to you. Hey, y'all listen, okay? And one can be a boundary, the other can be bitterness. And we want to stay away from the being bitter part, right? Yeah. You can set a boundary without being bitter. Yeah. Hey, Cherie Brown Daly, love you, girl. Hey, Pink Pink. April. Hey, April Hughes. Hey, Sister Felder. Thank y'all for jumping on.
And Romans 12:18 says, if it's possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Now think about those words. As far as it depends on lies within you. Within
what
you.
You can do.
That matters, right? Because sometimes we think peace means fixing everything.
Nope.
But I can only control my part, right?
Yeah.
I can apologize. I can forgive. I can change how I respond. I can tell the truth. But I cannot make another person take accountability.
Ooh.
I cannot make somebody else change. Only God can change a person.
Amen. All right. Y'all, so drop this in the chat. Have you ever stayed too long in an unhealthy relationship because you thought creating distance meant you weren't being loving?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I know I have. Think about that. Have you ever stayed too long in an unhealthy relationship because you thought creating distance meant you weren't being loving? Yeah. I know I have, in trying to be like my brother used to tease me, call me Sister Mary, but trying to make sure that I was doing. Yeah, my brother used to call me Sister Mary, but trying to make sure that I did it the way I thought God wanted me to do it. Yeah. And so just staying in relationships and being disrespected, mistreated, overlooked, and all that, thinking that was like, okay, this is what God want me to do. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. If I know then what I know now, ain't no way. Ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. Hey, Sister Judy. Hey. Ooh, yes, y'all on there. Okay.
Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. Hey, Tony Mingo. Oh, there she go. Hey, Nikki.
What's up, Nikki?
Yeah, thank y'all for jumping on.
But here's another level, right?
Okay, what you got?
Sometimes the reason we don't like being around somebody isn't even because they're a bad person. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the relationship brings out a version of you that you don't like.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Sometimes some people just make you just act a pure D fool, right?
Ooh, come on now.
It's just that person just bring out the in me.
Yeah. And you might say that when I'm around this person, I'm always angry. Or when I'm around this person, I'm always defensive. Or when I'm around this person, I'm always arguing. Or when I'm around this person, I'm always comparing myself. And from a mental health perspective, that matters, y'all, right? Because relationships, they affect us emotionally. And sometimes our body even tells us there's a problem before we already admit it. Think about the person you struggle with. Think about the person you struggle with, right? Think about the person. What happens when you know you're about to see them? Do you tense up? Do you immediately become defensive? Does your heart start racing? Are you already rehearsing what you're going to say before they walk into the room? That doesn't automatically mean that they're a terrible person, right? A terrible person, right? But it's information for you. Your body is telling you. And sometimes your body is telling you that something about that relationship deserves your attention, right? And I'm doing a little sneak point at you.
Why are you pointing at me?
Look here. Hey, Shaq. Yes, yes. She said, I get butterflies. Yes. I don't see them. No contact. Okay. All right.
And sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is step back and ask this question, right? What is this relationship producing in me?
Ooh, my God.
Because every relationship has an influence, right? Mm-hmm. The question isn't what are they doing to me? The question is, who am I becoming because of this relationship? How is this relationship changing me?
Ooh, wow.
Am I becoming, talk about going back to being bitter, am I becoming better or am I becoming bitter?
Mm-hmm, that's good. Hey, niece. Hey.
Hey, niece.
Yeah. Wow. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all give me one word. What should a healthy relationship bring out of you?
Hey, Sister Sims.
What should a healthy relationship bring out of you, right? Should it bring peace out of you? Should it bring confidence or honesty, safety, growth, respect? Y'all tell me what a healthy relationship, what should a healthy relationship bring out of you? What you say?
Go back to it.
What do you think, though? What do you think a healthy relationship should bring out of you?
Peace.
Peace. Okay. What y'all say? What should a healthy relationship bring out of you? Yes, good energy is real. Amen. Tony said peace. Joy. Yes. Yes. Peace, love, happiness. Yes. The best of me. Yeah. Peace and everything that aligns with it. Yes. Happiness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Growth. And y'all, I could tell y'all, I have been in relationships, even if it's not directed to you, negative energy. Yes, it's draining. Absolutely. She said growth and peace. And joy, peace. Yeah. Alignment. Absolutely.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Personal growth. And y'all, just a moment of personal transparency. I've been in relationships. I know me and David been married for 32 years, but I've been in relationships where it didn't bring out the best of me, right? It brought out all of the things that I didn't want I didn't want for myself. And that's one reason really why I love you, is because it brings out it's supposed to make you better. It's not supposed to make you like angry, upset, sad. And being in a relationship with people are not supposed to, it's supposed to make you a better person, a better version of yourself, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Forgiveness. Okay. Bad vibes. Ooh, yes. Feel very dark. Okay. So now y'all, let's switch gears a little bit, y'all. Let's talk about family, because family can make this very complicated. Family can make this topic about loving and not liking very complicated, right? Because you can love your brother and still not like the way he behaves. And you can love your sister and still disagree with her choices. And you can love your adult children and still say, I cannot enable you, right? I can't enable that behavior, right? And you can love your parents and still recognize that some things they did hurt you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being family doesn't automatically mean you have to give somebody unlimited access to your life, right? Mm-hmm. That's important. Even family, you have important. Unlimited access to your life. That's important, right? Mm-hmm. Because blood means you related,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't automatically make you the relationship. Doesn't automatically make the relationship healthy
So
because you're related.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know what? But that's hard, right? That's hard for people to hear because it's hard for me to hear because we were taught that that's your family, that's your mama, that's your brother, that's your child, and those things matter, right? But family relationships still need respect. They need communication. They need accountability, and they need boundaries. They need boundaries, even in family relationships. Yeah. What y'all say?
And you talk about family, and the first family even had dysfunction. So we have dysfunction in our families, but we have to move past the dysfunction and get to a point where we can resolve some of the issues that we're dealing with in our family. So let's see where everybody lands on this one, right?
Ooh, let's see. Let me look at some of the comments. Go ahead and ask your question, and I'll do it. Ooh, peace.
Which relationship is hardest for you to set boundaries in? What Nicole say?
You said, "Oh Lord, wherever you need bail money, you go for me."
I can't do Nikki. I can't do that.
Nikki, you need to take your show on the road, girl. She said, "I've learned to limit myself when it comes to family. It seems they hurt you worse than your unrelated family." Okay. Parent-child. She said parent-child. Yeah, facts.
So let's go through the list.
Okay, go ahead.
Which relationship is hardest for you to set boundaries in, right?
Okay, what is it?
Parents, siblings, adult child, spouse, or extended family. Which one of those are hardest to set boundaries in?
Say it again.
Parents, siblings, adult children, spouse, extended family.
All right, what y'all say? Drop a letter, y'all. Parent is A. Siblings is B. Adult child is C.
C. C.
Spouse is D.
C.
And extended family is E.
C.
Okay, she said child.
Yeah, C.
C for you too?
C.
C. Yeah. Sure, said all of the above. Adult child, yeah. That's real, y'all. This is real. This real, y'all. And then I want you to okay, let's just say okay. Instead of forgiving. Yep. And then I want you to ask yourself another question privately. Not on here. Don't just ask yourself this question. Why is it so hard for me to say no to that person? Whoever you put in there, think about it. Why is it so hard for me to say no to that person? Because sometimes the answer is guilt, sometimes fear, sometimes obligation. Sometimes we're afraid that they'll stop loving us, right? And sometimes we've been taught that having a boundary with family is disrespectful. It isn't. It is not. It is not, y'all. It's not. Having boundaries with family is not disrespectful, y'all. Okay?
Here's a tough one, y'all. Don't use "I don't like you" as an excuse to be cruel.
Okay.
Now let's balance this, right? Let's balance this.
Okay.
Because there's another side. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't give you permission to mistreat that person.
Yeah. That's true, right? And you don't get to say, well, I don't like them, so I'm going to disrespect them. No. You can dislike somebody's behavior and still treat them with dignity.
And that's just being mature, right? That's just growing. That's being a grown up, right? That's having emotional maturity, right? Anybody can respond to disrespect with disrespect. You pull a gun, I pull a gun. There may more than one gun. But when you mature, you don't go there with people that they're trying to take you there.
That's what you had the gun.
What?
That's what you had the gun. You could have
say
you.
I feel nice.
All right. Okay.
And what it's saying is, I'm not going to allow your behavior, what you're saying, I'm not going to allow your behavior to determine or to change my character.
Ooh, say that one more time.
I'm not going to allow your behavior, your bad behavior, to determine my character or change my character.
And that's good. That is good. That's personal for me. That's good because sometimes we spend so much time explaining why somebody else is toxic that we don't notice that we're becoming toxic ourselves, right? And this, it becomes dysfunction, right? And this is where we have to be careful with boundaries too, right? A healthy boundary says, if you yell at me, I'm going to end the conversation. So it's not like you got a gun, I'm gonna bring a gun. You got a knife, I'm gonna bring a knife. You cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss you out. No. You yell at me, I'm going to end the conversation. That's different from you hurt me, so now I'm gonna ignore you until you suffer. One is protection, and the other is the other may be punishment, right? And sometimes we have to really ask ourselves: am I protecting my peace, or am I trying to punish somebody? Right?
So are you get backers out there?
Don't get my lick back?
Get my lick back backers out there?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Boundaries. If they're true to themselves, they shouldn't be. Yeah, a problem with being honest with them. Yes.
What Nicole say?
You want to know what Nikki said. Family, no matter what. Nope. We're going towards boundaries. Absolutely. We need boundaries. We have to have boundaries, y'all. Woo, Lord. Yes. I'm sweating.
Let me ask you this question. Can a boundary become unhealthy?
Can a boundary become unhealthy?
Yeah.
I think it depends on why you set the boundary. What y'all think? Can a boundary become unhealthy? Yes or no? Can a boundary that you set become unhealthy? That's good. I don't know. What y'all think? Can a boundary become unhealthy? It's not right out. Yeah. All right. Y'all think a boundary can become unhealthy? What you think?
I think it depends on the reason that you set the boundary.
Mm-hmm.
If it's to further enhance the relationship, then I think no, it's not unhealthy. But if you're doing it for your own personal reasons, then it can become unhealthy.
All right, but what about this?
If it doesn't enhance or doesn't change or doesn't do anything to further the relationship.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you ever called something a boundary when looking back and thinking about it, you were really angry and trying to make a point?
Yeah, that's the unhealthy.
Yeah, that's what I think too. All right, let's see what y'all saying. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Being a Libra.
Libra too. All right, I know that's the reason why I like you so much.
Yeah, them Libras, huh? Yes. And you know what? I know that that's hard for a mother because for a mother, you're like, I'm never giving up on my kids no matter what. And you got to get to a point where it's not really giving up on them. It's setting a boundary whenever they continue to like cause hurt and pain and depression and anxiety and all those things that, that we do as parents or mothers will allow to happen. At some point, you have to say, I support you, I love you, but I can't do it.
And mothers have a tendency to make idols out of your children, right?
I don't know about the idol part.
You can make an idol out of your child.
You think so?
You can.
Why you say that?
Because we'll say stuff like, I'll go to jail behind mine.
Oh.
Even though you know they're wrong, you know they messed up. You still, I'll go. You see it in parents come to the school. You're educated. You see parents come to the school defending their child when that child is absolutely wrong.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. That's it. Yes. Yep. That absolutely is. Still. Yeah. Sometimes we got to put those boundaries in place, right?
Let's keep it moving. I'll be honest. ask yourself, what exactly don't I like? Is it their personality? Is it their behavior? The way they communicate? Something they did to you? Or is there unresolved hurt in you that person caused you? Because sometimes we say, I don't like them, when what you're really saying is, they hurt me and I haven't healed from what they did to me.
Wow.
And that's why we say I don't like them, but it's really hurt that we're dealing with.
Yeah. And y'all, clinically, that's an important distinction, right? Because sometimes anger is what everybody sees. So they see you angry, but underneath anger, it may be hurt. It may be disappointment. It may be grief. It may be rejection or betrayal. And sometimes saying, I can't stand her feels easier than admitting what she did really hurt me.
That's deep, right? That's deep.
Yeah. Right?
So the underlying issue is not that you really don't like them. The underlying issue is
that they hurt you.
They hurt
they
you.
did something
to you.
Yeah. Y'all, let me ask y'all a question. Which one is harder for you to say? A, I'm angry, or B, you hurt me? Which one is harder for you to say? I'm angry or you hurt me?
I'm angry.
Yeah. And y'all know what we have to do? It requires us to separate the person from the actual behavior, right? So if you separate the person from the behavior, instead of you're a terrible person, you try this, y'all. Try this. Say, I love you, but I cannot accept this behavior.
That's different.
Right. That's not saying you're a terrible person. It's saying I don't like the behavior, right?
Yeah.
That's completely a different that's a completely different conversation, right? One attacks the person's identity and the other addresses the behavior. And we want to get to that point, y'all. We want to begin to address, we want to not address people's identity and confront them and attack their character, but we want to address whatever behavior that we disagree with.
So number one, be honest with yourself. Number two, separate the person from the behavior of the person.
Yeah.
And number three, we're talking about solutions, right? Set healthy boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Establish boundaries. A boundary isn't punishment. A boundary is a decision about what you will and will not participate in. About what you will and will not participate in.
All right.
You can say, I love you, but I won't argue. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to sit there and fuss with you. I love you, but I won't lend you money today. Figure it out. Thug it out. Thug it out. I love you, but I'm not going to participate in gossip.
Yeah.
I love you, but if you disrespect me one more time, we leave in this conversation right where it is. That's not hatred, but that's wisdom, y'all. That's maturity.
Yeah. And your boundary does not require somebody else to agree with it. Your boundary don't require somebody else to agree with your boundary, right? Sometimes we keep explaining ourselves because we're waiting for the person to finally say, oh, now I understand why you needed that boundary. You might never get that. That may never come.
Your boundary does not have to agree, but the person has to agree with your boundary.
Yeah, because it's your boundary. You said they don't have to agree with it. Like, I love you, but I'm not lending you no more money. Okay.
That's good.
And y'all, number 4 is don't let distance become hatred. Okay. Sometimes we need distance, right? But be careful with that because distance can protect your peace, but distance can also become resentment if you're not careful. Yeah. And you could step away without spending every day talking about the person you stepped away from. Y'all know how we do it. So from a mental health standpoint, we call that repeated mental replay rumination. That's my word. I ruminate. Yes.
She do a lot of
Rumination, right? You can stop talking to somebody physically, but you still have a conversation with them through your head every single day. You replay what they said. You replay what you should have said. You replay what actually happened. Yeah, that's rumination.
That's your word for today, rumination. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good word for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to keep telling everybody how much you don't like somebody, you might still be emotionally tied to them, right?
Yeah, stop talking about them if that's the point, right? Yeah. Exactly. And sometimes
let it go.
Let it go, yeah. And sometimes distance gives us peace. Distance gives us space, and healing is what you do with the space. So separate yourself from.
Take that space, take that time,
and do something with it
to heal.
Yeah. Don't sit there and keep talking about the person over and over again, getting you a little friend group and continue to talk about it. You either gonna set the boundary and get your peace, or you gonna keep talking about it. Which one you gonna do?
So
all right.
Which is harder?
Okay. So which one y'all think is harder? Do y'all think A, walking away physically, or B, letting go mentally? What you say?
For me, it's physically.
Physically, okay.
For you,
me is mentally.
Yeah.
She said yes when it leads to isolation. Yes. Protecting my peace. This person is toxic. Okay. All right. So I don't like them, but I'll still give them money. Still pick them. Still feed them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So finally, y'all, keep a right heart. Keep a right heart. Keep a right heart. You don't have to be close to somebody to wish them well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to trust somebody again to forgive them. You don't have to restore the same relationship to release the bitterness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes forgiveness says, I release you from what I expected you to be.
Mm-hmm.
I release you from what I expected you to be.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes healing says, I can love you from a healthier distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or either, love you from a healthier distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all, this the one. So now let's jump into this. So let's talk about marriage, because husbands and wives are going to have moments when they don't particularly like each other. Let's keep it real, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. And so you can love your spouse and be irritated with your spouse. You can love your spouse and disagree with your spouse. And you can love your spouse and need a little space, right?
But here's where maturity matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let a temporary disagreement become a permanent definition of your spouse.
Right.
Don't say stuff like, you always, you never, you're just like. Sometimes we're arguing about today's problems while bringing 10 years of old problems into the courtroom, right?
Yeah.
Bringing up old stuff from 10 years ago.
Yeah. And that's when the argument becomes bigger than the actual issue, right? So instead of dealing with what happened today, now I'm defending my entire character, right? This blown up bigger than we thought it was going to be. So which one caused the most trouble during disagreements? Is it A, bringing up old stuff? B, interrupting? C, trying to prove you're right? D, saying something you regret? Or E, shutting down completely? What's yours? I say mine is shutting down. Because when I'm done, I'm be done. What you say?
When you're done, you be done.
Yeah, I shut down.
No?
So what do you think it is then?
I don't know what yours is, but mine is bringing up old stuff.
Okay, so you be bringing up old stuff?
No, you do. So which one causes the most trouble doing
disagreements? Okay.
Bringing up old stuff.
Bringing up old stuff. All right. You did that. Hey, Sister Collins. What y'all think? She said a boundary would become unhealthy if the people or persons are stubborn and it only wants what they want. Yeah, you got to compromise though too, y'all. It's some compromising to do in there. Yes, a boundary can become unhealthy when it leads a person to isolation due to repeated hurt by multiple people. Yeah.
They gonna get my lick back, person.
Yeah, she said, I'm growing up though. That's right. That's what we got to do. I was talking to somebody the other day. Man, it's time to grow up. Glenda said behavior.
Free married for which one is?
She said throw the whole person away.
You can't throw them away.
Hey, Sister Betty, well,
you can't throw them away, D.
We wish we could. Mostly, it's their behavior. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. B, okay. You hurt me. That's right. I'm angry. I don't like Yes, y'all. So we talked about marriage. Let's jump into friendships, and y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. Let's jump into friendships, right? Friendships can change you too, right? There are people you once talked to every day that you don't talk to anymore.
Yeah.
And that doesn't always mean somebody's evil. Sometimes seasons change. Sometimes priorities change. Sometimes growth changes the relationship, right? And sometimes you discover that you were connected by history, but not by health. Yeah. And I know that. I mean, I have friends, I've been friends since kindergarten. And sometimes we're connected by history and not by health, because you want to have healthy relationships, right? Yeah. Okay.
History can explain why you were connected. It doesn't always explain why you should stay connected, right? Because the history don't mean you have to stay connected because you had history with that person.
Yeah.
Some relationships are for a season, right?
Yeah.
And when the season changes, the relationship may need to change too.
Wow.
I think our problem is we try to hold on to people that God only put in our life for a certain season or a certain period of time. And we try to hold on to that person alone in the season that God intended for them to be in.
Wow. So do you think that every relationship is supposed to last forever? What y'all think? Do y'all believe?
Some are designed to last forever. Your entire lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah.
What y'all think? Do y'all believe that
some are for a season?
That every relationship is supposed to last forever? So when you connect with somebody, you're always supposed to be connected with them? No? Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you get angry, but it's really hurt. You express it as anger, but it's definitely hurt. So he said, "Thug it out."
Thug it out. Yeah, thug it out.
Yeah, love and forgive.
So here's the harder question, right? How do you know when talking about season? How do you know when the season has ended versus when the relationship simply needs some work?
Say that again.
How do you know when a season has ended with a particular person versus the relationship just simply needs some work? How do you tell the difference? Because you don't want to label every difficult relationship as the relationship that you need to leave. Sometimes that relationship just may need some boundaries, right? Sometimes that relationship may need some healing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it may need just an honest conversation. And sometimes they truly need to have run their course, right?
Wow.
So let me ask you something, right?
What you got?
Can you love somebody and not like them?
I think you can. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think the question is okay, I think you can, right? I think you can. But I think that the deeper question is, can I love somebody without allowing my dislike for their behavior to turn it into hatred for the person? Because that's where we grow. So we don't allow your dislike for the person or of their behavior to turn it into hatred for the person. Yeah? You agree with that?
I agree.
Okay. All right.
Because love isn't about feelings. Sometimes love is a decision, right? Sometimes love looks like closeness. Sometimes love looks like forgiveness. Sometimes love looks like boundaries. And sometimes love looks like letting somebody go.
Wow. Yeah, I got a mirror question first. Okay. Before we close, I want us to do, let's do something different, right? Most of us have probably had someone in our mind, for this entire conversation. You might have had somebody in your mind for this entire conversation. And, we know exactly who we love, but don't particularly like right now. But take their faces in your mind for just one moment. Just get their face in your mind. Get their face in your mind. Turn the mirror around. What is it like to be in a relationship with you? Turn it around. Turn it around. What is it like to be in a relationship with you? Can someone disagree with you? Can somebody tell you the truth? Tell you that you hurt them? Can you apologize without saying, I'm sorry, but? Can you receive correction? Do you respect your people's boundaries? Do you give people the same grace that you expect them to give you?
Yeah.
Do you? That's the question for you.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, not all the time. No.
Okay.
Because before we decide the other person is the whole problem, we have to ask ourselves this: what part of this situation belongs to me? That's where real growth begins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now here's a final thing for the chat. Here's a final thing from the chat. Give us one word. What is one thing you need to work on to become healthier in your relationships? Is it listening, forgiveness, boundaries, patience, communication, pride, your temper? Is it trust? Is it accountability? Drop one word. Drop one word. And then I'm going to give y'all she said, tough love is my boundaries. Mental. Going on both sides. Sometimes distance is good as long as it don't become permanent. Let God take care of people. Mentally. Okay. All right, let's see. I just cut you loose. Okay. A-E. What's this one? Hey, Dr. Gardner. All of the above.
Hey, Dr. Gardner.
Saying something I'm going to regret. Real talk. Yeah, real talk. All right. Thank y'all for that. Hey, Ace. Ahmad Housey. Yes, all of the above. She said, "Ooh, Lord, I release you because I expected you to be real grown. Yet you keep on bringing up 30 years. Book on."
Come on, let's close.
Right?
Let's close.
I'm telling you. Woo. Woo. When the conversation goes silent and pick the phone. Okay. Yes.
Thank y'all for the comments.
Yes. Ooh, y'all. I'm gonna have to go back and read this. Yeah, forgiveness. Thank y'all. Judgment. Judgment, right? All right, y'all. So let's talk about let's do the takeaway, y'all. We gotta get off of here, y'all. Here's what we want you to remember from this conversation that we're having tonight. You can love someone without liking everything about them. You can forgive someone without trusting them immediately. Because y'all know they got to be built back up, right? And you can care about someone without giving them unlimited access to you. And you can establish boundaries without becoming bitter. Yeah. And you can walk away without wishing them harm. You don't have to wish nothing bad on them. And you can love somebody without, while recognizing that you may not be healthy together. Yeah. You can love them and be like, hey, we just not good together. Yeah. Friendship, siblingship, any relationship.
And that's real talk, right? Because
that's real talk. Yeah.
Love doesn't mean you have to ignore wisdom. Love doesn't mean you have to tolerate abuse. Love doesn't mean you have to accept disrespect. And love doesn't mean you have to lose yourself trying to keep somebody else happy, right?
My God, yes. Hey, cousin Dorothy. Dorothy Carter, that's my cousin.
Hey, cuz.
Yes. All right.
I'm going to go back to Romans 12:18. If it is possible, as far as it depends or lies within you, live at peace with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Before I leave a relationship pointed at everyone else, I have to ask myself, did I do what did I do that depends on me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell the truth? Did I tell it in love?
Mm-hmm.
Did I apologize where I was wrong? Did I forgive? Did I extend grace? Was the boundary I set about wisdom or revenge?
Yeah.
That's a good question, right?
Yeah.
And once I've done the part that belongs to me, sometimes I have to release what doesn't belong to me, right?
Yeah.
I can love without controlling you. I can pray without chasing you. I can forgive you without pretending nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can release you without hating you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes peace isn't two people finding their way back to each other. Sometimes peace has been able to put something down and no longer needing to pick it up.
Yes.
Pick that anger back
Yeah.
up. Pick that resentment back up.
Yeah.
Just letting it go.
All right.
Yeah, letting it go.
And y'all, here's what I want. Here's what I want us to sit with, y'all, because we're about to get off. Here's what I want us to sit with. You probably thought about somebody tonight, somebody who hurt you, somebody you love but don't trust, somebody you love but if you're being truthful, you don't really like right now. But take their face out of your mind again. Look at yourself. What did that relationship expose in you? What did that relationship with that person expose in you? Did it bring the good in you or out of you, or did it bring the bad out of you? What are you still carrying? What are you still replaying over and over in your head? What are you still trying to prove? What conversation are you still having in your head with somebody who isn't even in the room? Because sometimes setting the boundary isn't the deepest work. Walking away isn't always the deepest work. Sometimes the deepest work starts after you walk away. Yeah. Now you have to decide. After you walk away, you have to decide.
The deepest work.
Yeah. Am I going to heal, or am I simply going to hurt from a distance? That's a difference, y'all. I don't want something somebody did to me 5 years ago still deciding who I am today. I don't want what somebody did to me to have more power over my future than the work God is doing in me. No. So yes, right now. So yes, I can love you and not like you. I can love you and not trust you right now. I can love you and recognize that you cannot have the same access to me that you once had. But while I'm protecting my peace, I have to make sure that I'm not poisoning my own heart. That part belongs to me. That's healing. That's growth. Yeah. And what else? And that's real talk with the Taylors. All right, y'all. Until next time. Y'all remember this. You don't have to hate somebody just because you don't have them close, right? And you don't have to stop loving somebody just because you've learned you need some distance, right? Let's keep growing, y'all. Let's keep love deeply, live wisely, and keep it real. All right? All right, y'all. That's it. Good night. We love y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all drop in the chat. Keep it real. Keep it real. I can get it. Yep, good.
Y'all like and share this one so somebody can hear
Good
this.
Night. Good night. Hope y'all got something out of it. Good night. Love y'all. Hope y'all got something out of it. Maybe call me, let me know. Did you get something out of it? Good night, Ann. Love you. Good night, Robin Collins. Love you, girl. Thank y'all so much. I hope somebody got something more, got out of it what I got out of it when we was putting it together. Good night, cousin.
So watch our strolls, man.
All right. Louisiana in the house. Thank you, Sister Betty Webb. Good night. We love you. Love you, Linda Michelle. Hope to see you soon, Dr. Gardner. All right, have a good night. We love you all. Good night, brother, Sister Craft.
All right, baby.